Good morning, Bliss Yogis. It's Sunday, and that can only mean one thing. The Church of Hatha with Reverend Yin. We'll be starting in a few moments, so grab your materials, pick up your spirits, lift up your heart, and come join me on the mat on another episode of BlissTV. Hatha on Sunday morning. Good morning, Bliss Yogis, wherever you are on this shiny blue ball. Welcome to the Church of Hatha. Sunday morning with the Reverend Yin. Of course, my name is Olaf, one of the instructors here at Bliss Yoga Studios in Monroe, Washington. But for today's BlissTV episode of Hatha, I am the Reverend Yin. So everyone, come on down to the mat. Now, as you come down onto the mat, understand the spirituality of laying on the floor. It sounds silly, but we are grounding. We are coming home, wherever you are. As you come down onto your mat, stretch your hands forward towards the front. Send your knees out wide. Set your hips down low and begin to find the mat. As you do this, you can feel yourself grounding, coming home. When the ground beneath our feet is unstable, you feel anxious, you are worried. So feel the stability of Mother Earth right underneath you. Feet solid on the ground, as it were. Bring your heart to feel her heartbeat. You feel the rhythm of this planet, the energy. If we all did the same thing at the same time, can you imagine the power, the love, and the compassion? So let's. They say that home is where the heart is, and the heart lies within, and so it stands to reason that you are always home, you are always loved, always safe, always protected, here in the Church of Hatha and throughout the world. If you only knew who walked beside you, you would never fear again. Hatha is a simple practice. It has three main elements: gravity, your spine, and most important probably, your breath. So take a deep inhale in, and a deep exhale. Another deep inhale and pull it in. Feel the ribcage expand. Then exhale out. This final time, you know where you're going with this. So as you pull this breath, pull it up from your root. Pull it up through the sacrum. Pull it up into your solar plexus. Pull it up into your heart. Pull it into your throat. And then release it all. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Move your head side to side, gently rocking back and forth. Feel the shoulders release. Feel your neck being gently massaged. Spent a long time in bed. And everything that you dreamt about last night now releases. And as it does, it comes into your shoulders, which begin to loosen. And it comes in between your shoulder blades, and it's as if you have grown wings and let it all go. I mentioned Hatha is a simple practice, and so we begin by simply taking your right arm up towards the ceiling. Our first stretch in a Hatha class, a contraction and extension. And as you take your chin up towards your shoulder, lift your hand up high, and then dive it underneath your body. Take yourself down onto your ear, stretch that left arm forward, set your hips down, and breathe.
Take another deep inhale in. Exhale. And maybe from here, take your hand behind your back. Creep your fingers over towards your thigh. Feel yourself open up just a little more. Take your chin to your shoulder. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale. Another deep inhale in. Exhale. And then release your hand. Take it forward. Bring the other hand out from underneath. Once again, come on down to the mat. Hand back and forth just a little bit. Feel the tension release between your shoulders. Send that tension out on those wings and then lift your left wing up into the air. Stretch, open, feel all the muscles, ligaments, and tendons of your arm and your chest. And then dive that hand underneath, over towards the other side of the room. Set your ear down. Stretch that right hand forward for a moment. Take a deep inhale in. Another deep inhale in. Exhale. Finally, this last time, take that inhale. Find every nook, every cranny, every space in your lungs and fill it. And then release it out as you bring your hands forward towards the front of the mat. Sink down one more time and then rise up into a tabletop. Now this is where I talk about stacking the joints. You come into a tabletop, make that beautiful pedestal from your shoulder to your elbow to your wrist, same on the other side. That way you have this strong base. The same with your knees and your hips. And as you do this, curl your toes underneath and stretch those toes. Feel that back and forth just for a moment. And then we'll work a little bit of core. Now this is traditionally called cat-cow, but you know my class. And so this is going to be a little bull and lion. And so let us do the bull. Drop those horns down. Lift your belly button up towards your spine. Round your shoulders forward. Point those horns towards the front. Feel the strength of this bull just building up into your body. And then release it. And as you feel your head lifting up, feel the pride of the lion. They survey the savannah out in front. Move your head side to side. And then just give a little lion's roar as you lift your head up towards the ceiling. Drop that belly down. Lift that pelvis up. And then here we go. One more bull. Roll it forward. Come on down. Point those horns towards the front. Round those strong shoulders forward. Pull the navel up towards your spine. Curl those toes underneath and press into everything. And then release. Lift your lion's mane up towards the sky. Shake it a little bit if you want to. Get ready for a nice lion's roar as you look up towards the ceiling. Drop the belly down. Here we go. Coming back into our bowl. Stop here. Curl those toes nice and tight. Lift your knees 2 inches off the mat. Now we begin to fire up the solar plexus. They call it that for a reason. This is where all your energy comes from. Your prana, your chi. This is the Muladhara Bandha. This is Manipura. It's your chakra. Feel the glow inside your stomach. Feel the glow inside your body. And then lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Come into a downward facing dog. But this is a mountain town. And so I want you to be able to lift your heels high up into the air and make a mountain dog. And as you do, drop your head down towards the mat. Push your chest towards your thighs. Lift your hips up high. And then slowly, let your knee heels drop down towards the floor. Now, the requirement here is not that your heels hit the floor. It's that you can feel your heels and your Achilles tendons and your calves and the back of your knees and your hamstrings, your glutes as you press your belly back towards your thighs. Let your head drop down. And as you come up over the top, curve your back. Let everything slide off your shoulders and onto the mat. And from here, take that right knee down towards the mat. Notice I haven't moved my hands. There's equal amount of weight on both sides, but my knee is coming down, stretching the left heel back behind you. And then move it to the other side. And take that left knee down towards the mat. Stretch that right heel towards the back of the room. Notice too that my hip dips down on both sides. So as you move this back and forth, you're also swiveling your hips. This allows that sacrum, the lower part of your back, to rotate safely, maybe 3 degrees either side. And as you do, you warm up that synovial fluid that sits at the base of your spine while you slept. And as you warm up that synovial fluid, you bring heat to the body. It begins to melt from that waxy substance into that smooth, lubricating honey. Yeah, that's right, honey. Synovial fluid is made out of glucosamine. Some of you are made out of sugar. And some spice too. And as you move this back and forth gently, feel those hips. And then slowly, up your hands back towards your feet. Now as you do this, I want you to drop your head straight down to the floor. And as you allow your head to come straight down to the floor, grasp opposite elbows with your hands. And then slowly sway side to side. Maybe begin to bring a little rotation into the sway. Most people tend to do that anyway. And you know why? Because it feels good. So make it a little bigger. Take those elbows all the way over to the right, all the way over to the left. And maybe halfway through you stop. And you shake your head no. No to all the anxiety, the fear. And then shake your head yes. As we acknowledge love, kindness, and compassion for everyone, especially ourselves. And then release your hands down to the mat, heel toe your feet together. Put some weight in your heels, and as you do, steeple your fingers in front, bend your knees, and then begin to lift up. Lift up, lift all the way up. Here we are. Now we come into a posture known as Ardha Chandrasana. Now Ardha Chandrasana is this beautiful arching posture. And so you're not folding anything in half. You're stretching it as long as you can. And so that's where we start. By lifting our heels high up into the air, take your elbows back behind your ears. Find a little balance. And then slowly drift back down to the plank. And then over to the right side. And as you slide that left hip open, open up your shoulders. Keep your chin up so you can see your throat if you're in front of a mirror. And then stretch long and strong. And then, here in Hatha, we always use our breath to make space. So take a deep inhale in. Exhale out and come down. Oh yeah. Feel those intercostal muscles open. And then take another deep inhale in. Exhale out, come down. Here it is. And then one more time. Roll the shoulders back. Open up your heart. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale out, come down and find your edge for 3, 2, 1. Release. Come on back up. Now from here, just lift those heels one more time. Try to get them up into the air. Feel the bones in your toes, your ankles cracking a little bit. Get some of that synovial fluid down there as well. Find your whole length. And then slowly drift back down to earth and over to the left side. You know, it's a lot like a leaf falling out of a tree, I like to say. If you've ever noticed, they're not in a big hurry to hit the ground. But they know they're coming down, down, down. And as they hit that soft grass, they look up into that tree they just fell out of. They take a deep inhale in and settle down. They just can't help themselves. You have to do it again. So take a deep inhale and stretch long and strong. Come down into that grass. Finally, you find your place. You find your space. Take a deep inhale in.
And as you do, begin to let your head drop behind you. It's 8 to 10 pounds worth of weight you don't have to worry about right now. So this is all about your hands, your hips, and your strong legs. And as you reach up and bring your heart up towards the ceiling, release your hands. Let your head continue to drop. Open up your arms. Feel the pectoral muscles begin to stretch. Even that little joint there by your sternum. You wonder what it's there for. It's so your heart can grow. So let it. And then release your hands down behind your back. Give yourself a little reverse shoulder rinse. Take your hands to the small of your back maybe. Bring your elbows together. One more time forward. And then release. And sweep your arms up above your head. That's right, just like this. And as you do, I want you to help me practice some advanced yoga. Now, advanced yoga is a matter of trying a new posture. A magical and mysterious one. It has an effect on everyone who does it and everyone who sees it. Now, I have a name for it, so do you. Your name for it is a smile. I like to call it the face push-up. So do one. Give yourself a grin. And then slowly, bending the knees, bring your hands all the way down to the mat. Now, if you need, you can stop here at your thighs, or you can take your hands all the way down to the floor. Once you do, drop the crown of the head straight down once again. As you do this, lift the hips up towards the ceiling. Fold yourself in half. Now from here we come into a version of Hatha, your pick. You can do one where you wrap your hands behind your knees, squeeze your thighs to your chest, and then when you lift your hips up, drop your head down. Or you can do the traditional Hatha version where your fingers cup your calves, and as they do, your fingers pointing forward, you begin to lift up, lift all the way up, drop the crown of the head down, pull with those strong arms, straighten your legs. Yes, this is a sequence, and so we're going to do this a few times. So feel the rhythm as you drop down your head, lift up your hips, straighten your legs, and pull with your arms. And if you want to change it up, how about dropping down your head, lifting up your hips, pulling with your arms and straightening your legs, and then release, let it go. Bend the knees, circle sweep your arms all the way up above your head. Now, we come into a posture known as chair pose, or tasana. And as you come into this posture, lift your hands up. And as you lift your hands up, roll those shoulders back and sit down into the chair. Lift your toes a little bit to emphasize the action. Now, we're going to electrify this chair by bringing your hands up over your head. Create the shape of a lightning bolt with your body as you squeeze the core. And then from here, hands to heart center. Drop your hips. And check your knees. Make sure they're nice and parallel. And drop your hips. And one more time, as you come down, dropping your hips, rotate into a prayer twist. And tuck your elbows in between your knees, on the outside of your knees. You can lift them up off your knees from low forward, and then drop your hips. Your back is parallel with the floor. Then open up your arms. Let them stretch. Take your chin up towards your shoulder. Look up. Perhaps come into a half bind. Perhaps come down into a side crow. Wherever you want to go today, this is your practice. And then there's everybody. Give it a little try, one way or the other. And come back towards the center. Drop down your hips, lift up your head. Take a deep inhale in. And then forward fold as you drop your hands down to the floor. Uttanasana. Then we do a halfway lift. So lift up your head, drop down your hips, flatten your back. Hold it here. Breathe. And then again, forward fold. Drop your head down, lift up your hips. And then here we go, one more time. Halfway lift, inhale, in, drop your hips, flatten your back, inhale, in. Exhale, forward
circle sweep your arms up above your head. So bend your knees. Come on up. Here we go. Chair pose. Hold it here. Squeeze the core. Drop the hips. Then, hands toward center. Lower down. Look down, check your knees, make sure they're parallel. Lower down. And then begin to prayer twist. Over to the left. As you do, bring that back parallel. Open up your arms and fly. Maybe take your hand behind your back for a half body. Maybe you come down onto the floor for a side crow. Either way, this is your practice. Squeeze that core, hold it here, and then come on back in. Making some space. Take a deep inhale in. Roll back your shoulders, drop down your hips, lift up your heels a little. Roll back your shoulders, drop down your hips, lift up your heels. One more time, roll back the shoulders, drop down the hips, lift up the heels. Rise up, rise up, rise all the way up. Arms down to the side, Tadasana. Take a deep inhale in, exhale. Another deep inhale in, exhale. Beautiful. We're warmed up now, I hope. I hope you're feeling your body extending, stretching, compressing, becoming strong, and then letting go, becoming long. And now we begin to balance that body. And this is different for everyone. And this is live TV, as you can tell. And so, do your best. And I say this as much to myself as anyone else, my fellow yogis. And so we come into Eagle. And with Eagle, it is a simple posture. Just to keep yourself balanced, roll those shoulders back, pop that chest out, stop your spine. That's it. And then circle sweep your arms up above your head. Drop your right arm underneath the left. Now here's a decision. If you can't quite get your hand, rather than going for the thumb, grasp your shoulders instead. Keeping the shoulders back, drop down, drop down, drop down. And a little bit of weight goes into the left foot, and that right foot comes up and over. Now it does as you line up your body, nose, knees, floor. And then, as you come into that twisted posture, come down, squeeze down. As you squeeze down, take a deep inhale in, squeeze down. Another deep inhale in, squeeze down. One last time, deep inhale in, squeeze it down, lift your elbows, and release. Come on up all the way up to the top, and breathe. And then from here, we come to the other side. Left arm underneath, hands in front, grasp your shoulders, whatever works. And then as we come down, keeping those shoulders back, a little bit of weight in the right foot, now left foot comes up and over. Find yourself, find your balance. And as you do, inhale in, squeeze down. Inhale in, squeeze down. One more time, knees aligned. Inhale in, squeeze down. Lift those elbows high. Release your posture. Here we go. Second set. As you set up, circle sweep your arms up above your head. Drop the right arm underneath the left. Wrap your hands and grasp your shoulders. Take them on down. A little weight in the left foot. Right foot comes up and over. And then, a little change of attitude. You begin to come forward. Pull your navel up towards your spine. Find the front of your mat. Pull, pull. As you tuck your chin in, find the middle of your mat. Don't forget to breathe. And maybe release that leg behind you. Find a soaring eagle. And then come on back up. Square your shoulders off from the mirror. That's going to happen. Take a deep inhale in, release it all, here we go. Second side, second set, drop the left arm underneath the right. Wrap your hands in front of your face, don't grab your thumb, hold up to your shoulders instead. Down, the weight on the right side, left foot comes up and over, pull, navel up towards the fall. And as you pull it up towards your spine, find the front of your mat, find your sleeping eagle, and then perhaps release your left leg, come into that soaring eagle, hold it here, and then come on back up. Find your posture,
your shoulders square. And release. Bring your arms up above your head. Arms down to the side. Tadasana. I have a friend. His name is Jaime. Now, Jaime is my friend. He lives in Mexico. And he is an orthopedic surgeon. He's also a healer. And he has a special way of breathing. And I always use this when I find myself coming to a place of stress. And so I'll share it with you. I'll demonstrate it one time, then we'll all do it together. He goes like this. So let's all try it. Take a deep inhale in. I always ask Jaime, why do you do that? And he says, you know, everyone is far too serious. You gotta lighten up, even in your yoga class. So from here, we come into more balance. And as we do this, I want you to realize that there's a beginning, a middle, and an end to every posture. And whatever variation you wind up doing, you're still doing. So this first one, Dandiyamana Janu Shirshasana, we're going to take that leg nice and strong into the ground. Then roll those shoulders back, pop the chest down. Feel the positivity fill you up, not the negativity bringing you down. And as you roll them back, here we go. Take that right knee parallel with your right hip. Now you can stay here, or you can come into one of many variations. Grasp your knee, cup your calf, reach down, grasp your foot, make a basket, kick it forward. Whatever one you come into, find yourself in a position of balance. And then you're going to bring your forehead down to your knee. Even if you lose it, just slowly come back in. Then find the top of your mat. Find the middle of your mat. Find your big toe. Now that sounds silly at first until you realize part of balance is looking down and then looking back up again. Release your foot down, arms down to the side. Yes, it's tough to talk and do, isn't it? But we work through it because this is a practice, not professional. And so on the right side, bring your foot down. Bring that left knee parallel with your left hip. Roll your shoulders back. Find that strength and that length. And then come into the variation that's working for you today. Grabbing your knee, your calf, making a basket. And then everybody, begin to bring your gaze down to the mat. Find the top of your mat. And then find the middle of your mat. Find your focus. Find your balance. Find your big toe. And then slowly lift your gaze back up. If your heel is forward, bring it back into your body. Everybody meet me here. Balance on one foot. And release your foot down to the mat. Arms down to the side. Tadasana. Take a deep inhale in. And a deep exhale. Another deep inhale in. Inhale in all that gratitude. Exhale out every doubt you ever had about yourself. And then come on back just a little bit. Because you're going to notice that your yoga is changing. At first you start using your body and your mind, and then finally your breath. And then you bring in a new tool, your heart. You can feel it beating and pumping. And that's because you're infusing your practice with your heart. And when you do that, everything around you becomes yoga, union. And pretty soon you're not just doing postures, but you're allowing them to come into you. So you don't just become a yogi doing a posture, you become a posture. So let's be dancers. Circle sweep your arms up above your head. I'm going to stop here for a moment while you guys wait. And I'm going to grab my strap. I notice that I have a block as well. Whatever you need to get into a posture. So I'll demonstrate with the strap on this side. Circle sweep your arms up above your head. Drop your right arm down to your right rib cage. As you do, lift that right foot up. The left hand comes up. Now from here, I'm just going to reach down and grasp, try to find your balance. And then lift up and find answer. Once I do, I begin to come forward. And I kick my heel away from my body. Now as you do this, I'm going to try to stand right. Lift up, and come down, and kick away, and kick away. And find your balance. Keep your balance. Test your balance. Lose your balance. And then finally, bring your feet back down to the ground safely. Arms down to the side. Tadasana. One side is always a little different than the other. So circle sweep your arms up above your head. Let that posture go. And let that left arm come down to the side. Find some weight in your right foot. And the left foot gets light. You swing it behind you and grasp it. Find your balance. Even if you have to walk your hands all the way around your foot to the instep. And then stretch forward. Turn and kick away. You know, the yogi Patanjali, who wrote the Yoga Sutras, really didn't talk a whole lot, hips are not working today, about the physical asana. He's talking about the spirituality of movement. And so he lets other people describe how to do the exercises. But he says, let your mind and your body relax by using your breath, so that all of your efforts lead you to effortlessness. 3, 2, 1. Everyone release your postures. Let it go. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale. And then let's step into the back of your mat. In all of this, we look for balance. Balance between our breath, balance in our body. In this particular posture, balancing stick, Tulanandasana, brings those into play. In the sense that some people think it's a battle, but it's really not. These things are all you. And so there is no good, and there is no bad. There just is. Circle sweep your arms up above your head. Take a little step forward with that right foot. Tuck your chin into your chest, and then begin to bring yourself up over your right hip. Take that left heel high into the air. As you stretch your arms long, you may even want to come into hands to heart center. But lift that heel up, square those hips off. Hold this here as you balance. And find the back of your mat. Keep those strong arms up above your head. Again, a little toy soldier step forward with that left foot. Tuck the chin in. And then come up. Lift the right heel up, send the body forward, balance over the hip, hands to heart center if you want, stretch forward, lift high, don't forget to breathe, and then take it to the back of your mat, arms down to the side, Tadasana. Take a deep inhale in, and a deep exhale. Another deep inhale in, exhale. All right, here we go. Let's all take a little trip up to the top of your mat. As you do, take your feet out wide. Then lift your arms side to side. You see my palms are facing the floor. Now I'm going to lift my chin up and let my chest come parallel up to the ceiling, lying back, breathing, trusting. Allowing those hips to come forward, letting that head drop back, drop back, drop back. Hips slide forward, trust, trust, trust. And then come on up. Take the top of your head, point it towards the wall, and let your hands float down the sides of your legs, over towards your ankles, here towards the side of your feet. Lift up your chin, and then begin to pull, pull, pull down towards the mat. Use those strong arms as you keep your face parallel to the floor. Forehead, nose, and chin all in one line as you pull. Then from here, we're going to work on a little bit of hamstring stretch. So roll the weight forward into the balls of your feet. Squeeze your thighs inside your legs. Pull with your strong arms, and then push your hips to the wall.
finding you. One more time, roll the weight forward, pull with your arms, squeeze your thighs, push your hips, and then just release your hands down to the mat. Once they get down here, you have a choice. Some of you are very fond of inversions, like to do those headstands. And so from here, you drop your elbows down, tuck your knees in, and lift yourself up into an inversion. Now, for the rest of you, if you like, take your right hand and place it on your left ankle. Drop your elbows as low as you can go. Lift your hand up towards the ceiling. Take your chin up towards your shoulder. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale out, release, and then take that left hand over to your right ankle. Lift the right hand high into the air. Take your chin to your shoulder. Take a deep inhale in. And then release. Everybody, inversions. Everybody bring your hands down to the floor. Lift your hips nice and high. This is a lot of work, huh? Except for right now, it's not. This is a little bit of a break. This is a chance for you to rest, rejuvenate, recharge yourself, maybe even reassess. I mean, we have a moment here, a present moment. And I hope as you are looking at yourself, you feel what I feel in all of you. Strong, resilient, resourceful yogis. Now and more than ever before. Stretch your arms out to the side. Lift yourself up halfway. Feel that Mula Bandha once more. That Uddiyana Bandha down low. Feel the Mula Heart lifting up. And then bring your chi all the way up, up, up. Adjust your headset. And then pivot your toe towards the front. Bend your front knee. Stretch your arms out nice and long as we begin to come into Trikonasana. Now center your shoulders over your hips rather than leaning forward or back. Stretch the arms out. Pop the chest up. Look towards the side. Look towards the back. Flip your palms. Tilt forward. Take your hands up towards the ceiling. Open up your chest. Keep that hip pointed up towards the sky. And then press that knee out just a bit. Find all those triangles. And then from here, there's so many variations. You can drop your hand down behind your back for a half bind. You can use a strap or your hands and come into a full bind. And then from that full bind, maybe you step forward and just find your balance. Lift up your leg. Come into a birds of paradise or a free bird. Drop it down if you like. Everybody just feel a practice. Feel an asana. And then release. Open it up into that Trikonasana one more time. Come on up. Straighten the leg. Pivot the toes. Pivot the toes towards the other side. Now you see, my back leg is locked out, 45-degree angle. My front knee bends a lot. Arms stretched forward and back. Shoulders centered over hips. Then look towards the side. Look towards the back over your shoulder. Flip your palms and tilt. Look up, look up, look up. As you open up that knee on one side, look up towards your shoulder on another. Make those triangles with your body, and then come into your variations. You come into a half bind or full bind, birds of paradise. Sometimes people do bound splits. Other times you just feel like you want to open up and let it go. And as you breathe, bring yourself back into that beautiful Trikonasana. Everybody meet me here. Come on up. Straighten that leg. Pivot your toes towards the side. Now here we go. Listen carefully. Feet together, top of the mat. Hands above the head. Arms down to the side. Tadasana. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale. Another deep inhale in. Exhale out. Then circle sweep your hands up above your head. Take a little shorter step this time. About 3 feet. And then pivot both toes. Now traditionally we like to line the heels up. Now as we line the heels up like this,
Maybe you feel a little wobbly. It's okay to step out, as long as your shoulders and hips are square. So lift up, lift your chin up, and then tuck it into your chest. It's hard to breathe. And then as you come down over the top of your leg, bend your knee as much as you need to bring your forehead right to your knee. From here you have some options like Namaskar prayer hands, or just bringing your hands forward. Just remember you're trying to tuck your chin into your chest, because the one thing that this posture is trying to teach you is how to become comfortable with being uncomfortable. Because it's temporary. In fact, it's almost over. So put the weight in your back heel, stretch your hands forward, and then lift up, lift all the way up. Pivot your toes towards the side. Pivot your toes towards the back. Lift up nice and high, tuck in that chin, and drop down. As you bend your knee, your forehead comes all the way down. Tuck in that chin, and feel your body begin to respond to you. It's responding to your call for air, for oxygen. You know why? Because your body is your best friend. It will always do this for you. And so treat your little pursuit well, and it will return this favor. Then bring your hands out. Lift up, lift all the way up. Pivot your toes towards the wall. Let's just pivot one more time. Step that foot back. Drop your arms down. Tadasana. Take a deep inhale in. And a deep exhale out. Now our next posture is a challenge as well. This posture is called tree pose, Vrikshasana. And it has a lot of variations to it. The one that I don't want anyone to try is putting your foot right on your knee, because that will cause some problems. However, we start slowly. So take your heel, place it on your ankle, and swing that knee out to the side. And find your pedestal, right? And then walk your foot up towards your calf. Maybe take it all the way up to your thigh, or all the way up to the hip crease. And you find your balance, which is tough today. So as we come up, find that, hold it here. Now if you like to practice toe stand, let it drop down. Otherwise from here, lift those branches up over the tree and take them out nice and wide, even if you have to bring your foot down. And then rustle those leaves on the ends of your branches. Maybe you rotate your limbs a little bit. Then maybe try to blow in the wind. It's okay, you're not going anywhere. You have strong roots anyway. And then hands back to heart center. Release your foot down to the mat, arms down to the side, Tadasana. And let's try the other side. Foot down solid into the planet. Here we go. Just a heel on the ankle to start. Swing that knee out wide. That opens up the hips. And then allow. Whatever your body is allowing today. And then interlace your fingers and push that lotus seed down. Yes, very good. And as it does, lift those hands up above your head. Rise up as if the lotus were growing. And as it grows, it blossoms. It lifts skyward towards the sun. It feels gratitude for another day on this shiny blue ball. Thank you very much. Take your hands back to heart center. Release your feet to the mat. Arms down to the side. Tadasana. Then, circle sweep your arms up above your head. Take your hands to heart center. Take a bow to your standing series. Now take a bow to all the fellow yogis for their love and support during our asana, and then come down onto the mat. Now as you lie down on the mat, just let it go. Everything needs to release. These last few postures in Hatha are all about release, as we built up so much tension, strength, and energy by stretching and contracting. Now we let that heat, that energy go. Not all of it. You keep what you need. But let the rest go. Let it out to the universe. Maybe somebody else needs it. Maybe somebody you know. Maybe somebody you love. So come on down. Sometimes simpler is better. So just lying here, feeling your heartbeat, letting it go. And from here, I'll come sideways so you can see. I want you to reach for your knee with both hands. As you do, begin to pull it up around the side of your rib cage. This posture is called Pavanuttasana. The English translation is wind-removing pose. What you're really trying to do, though, is two things. Stretch the hamstrings and glutes, and then compress the organs. And so first, take a deep inhale in, exhale out and pull that knee up towards your shoulder. Feel yourself stretching that hamstring and the glute. And then because you're pressing on your organs right now in the rib cage, take a deep inhale in and press down. And then using your left hand as your right hand flops to the side, just rotate your knee over to the side in a posture known as supine twist. And as you come into the supine twist, don't pull, allow. And as you allow, that hip flexor won't argue with you. This will be much more like a conversation. After all, that's how you get to know things. By talking with them. Using your body. So that you can become friends with your body. Then take your knee back up, pull it towards your shoulder, and then flip your heel up into the air. Reach for the bottom of your foot, the back of your calf, the back of your thigh, whatever you feel like doing to come into a hamstring stretch. You can even reach for your instep and let your leg drift over to the side. Whatever feels good to you. Just squeeze, pull, lift, maybe forehead to knee. And then release it down. And on the other side, take that left knee up towards your left shoulder, avoid the rib cage, pull up, up, up towards the shoulder. Now take a deep inhale and pull. Now another deep inhale in, squeeze down, and then take that right hand and allow yourself to drift over to the side. As you come over to the side, maybe you extend that leg out by grabbing your toe. Hold yourself open here. Let your hips release. Let time and gravity, your two best friends in yoga, take you on a little road trip so you can find those interesting spaces and open up those interesting places in your body. But you have to trust when you climb on board. You never know what you'll find or what you'll find out. And then bring your knee back into your body, give it a good squeeze, and pop your heel up in the air again. You can grab the bottom of your foot, back of your calf, back of your thigh. Bring your forehead to your knee down to your forehead. Once again, you can just let it drift over to the side. Whatever feels good for you. It's your body after all, and no one knows it better than you do. And that's gospel. And then slowly, let that leg drift down to the mat. Now, you have some choices here. I'm going to spin around. If you're nursing a lower back situation and you're trying to avoid doing sit-ups, then go ahead and flip over onto your belly and hang out for us. The rest of you feel like doing this transitional sit-up. Stretch your arms up over your head, curl your
toes back towards your nose. Lift your heels up a little bit. Feel those calves get strong. And as you squeeze and stretch and squeeze and stretch, some special instructions. When you sit up, you'll double exhale. This is a tantric breath. Then as you take that tantric breath, I want you to lift your chin up and pull yourself towards your toes. Bring your thighs up as you bring your chest down. We do this in 2, 1, sit up, double exhale. Keep the chin up, reach for your toes. As you do, bring your chin out, bring your chest over your thighs. When you cannot do it anymore, as you are lengthening your spine, drop your chin into your chest and round the spine. Oh yeah. Then lift your head up, spin around to the front. From here, we come into a posture known as Cobra. Now, Cobra, take your hands down to the lowest rib cage that you can. Tuck your elbows behind you, try to squeeze them together. Flatten out the feet. Now this posture is great for the lower back because we really don't use the lower back. We use everything else. So lift up your chin, roll back your shoulders, bring your elbows together. Maybe lift your hands off the floor. Look up towards the ceiling. And then as you roll back even more without squeezing the lower back, press your feet into the floor, lift up, lift up, lift up, and release. Bring your chin down to the floor. Oh yeah, how's that? Now, from here, lift your heels up into the air, windshield wiper out your feet, back and forth, back and forth. Oh, it feels good. Then stop in the middle, reach behind you, and grasp for your feet. Now, if you do this 1 foot at a time, I cue halfway through, so you can try that as well. I'm going to have to do it. So as you reach forward, lift up, lift up, lift up. Switch it to the other side. Lift up, lift up, lift up. And release. Come on down to the mat. Once you get down here, we begin to relax just a little bit. Now as we relax, I want you to take your arms out to the side. Now we're going to go on a little flight here. That's right. We all need to get out of the house once in a while, right? So here we go. Lift up those long wings. I don't hear the sound of a motor. That's because we're gliders. Big, long, stretched out wings. And you can feel the wind underneath them. And the only thing you hear is the sound of that wind over the top and the bottoms of your wings. And then you drop that right wing, ultra long. Lift up that left and make a sweeping turn. And then you come over to the other side, drop that left wing down, lift that right wing up, make another sweeping turn. And then come back towards the center. Lift up as you head towards the mountain. Let the wind and the updraft pick you up. And then as you come down the other side, come down along the side of that mountain, skimming right over the top of it until you slide into the valley, into a field of lilies and grass. Welcome home. So let's head up to baggage claim. I call Ustrasana baggage claim because it's a place where you see your baggage. But I like to think of it as a place where you drop off your baggage rather than picking it up. So here we go. Hands behind your back. Now I start on my knees. If you want to start here, you can. Now as you lift your chin up, take your elbows together, then lift up and lean back. Slide the hips forward. Take the elbows together. Bring your heart up towards the ceiling. Here we are, a baggage claim. But guess what? You can drop everything off that you need to. And let everything that no longer serves you release. So that you can make space for all the beautiful things you'll find in your day-to-day. And then slowly come on back down. Set yourself back down on your hips. Just a few more postures. This last one, seated twist, is a great release, and it has a couple different versions. The first one, simplest, is to
simply take your heels back towards you, tuck them in. And as you do, you come into what's known as shoelace. The idea is your feet are tied behind you. But if you want to do a little bit more complicated version, here we go. When we rotate, just so you know, take your elbows to your knees. If you're doing this version, take your right heel up towards your left knee, tuck your heel behind you. Notice my shoulders are nice and square. The pivot point is not in your belly, it's right here in your heart, which makes sense, right? Because that's where we always pivot, in our hearts. And from here, take your chin, look over to your right shoulder, bring that left shoulder forward, lift your chin up. Notice my hips are still on the floor, so take a deep inhale in, lift up your head, stretch out your neck, stack your spine, inhale in, rotate to the back of the room, then lift up your head, stretch out your neck, stack your spine, inhale in, rotate to the back of the room, one last time, lift up your head, stretch out your neck, stack your spine, inhale in, rotate to the back of the room, and release. Take it all the way around. Take that left heel up to your right knee, square off your shoulders, set your hips on the ground, take that left shoulder back, right shoulder forward, lift up your head, stretch out your neck, stack your spine, inhale in, rotate to the back of the room, then lift up your head, stretch out your neck, stack your spine, inhale in, rotate to the back of the room, and then release and let it all go. Our final posture, Kapalabhati breathing, breath of fire. This is where we release the remaining energy that no longer serves us, remembering that what we need we keep and share the rest with others. And that's what's important about all of us. However imperfect, it is always perfectly imperfect. Because you are given. And as you give this final breath out into the universe, feel good about your practice. Feel good about the future. Because right now, everything is just wonderful. So as you do this, exhale out through the mouth. Use your diaphragm to push the breath out. The inhale takes care of itself, so don't worry about that. And take your hands, put them in a receiving position in your lap. Roll your shoulders back, lift up your chin. We start in 2, 1. All you have to do now is just lie down on your back. Let all of your postures go. As you lie down on your back, come to a place with minimal movement. In this minimal movement, as you're lying with your shoulders flat, allow. It's like tuning into a signal on a dial. The closer you get, the less you have to move. Until pretty soon, you lock in. You don't have to move at all. And then you hear the song of your body, the song of your heartbeat, the song of your breath. It is like that. Suddenly it's as if your practice was spilling out of you. Spilling out like sand. So much sand.
for now, as you lie in this beautiful paradise you've created, let me be the first to say, welcome home.
Samadhi, Sanskrit for bliss. Bliss is not a building. Bliss is not a yoga studio. Bliss is a feeling, connecting you with the universe around you. That's why we named this place. Because it's about connecting. It always has been, it always will be. They're calling it social distancing, but we don't have to be socially distant. Physically, yes. Spiritually, no. And as anyone here, any of the instructors, the owners, will tell you, connecting with you is why we're here. I hope you have a wonderful day today as you connect with your family and friends. Give them a hug for me, virtually. And at the same time, be careful out there. Take care of yourself as you take care of others. And most of all, love yourselves as much as we do here at Bliss. As always, I'll be here for you. Whenever you need me, whenever you need any of us, on BlissTV or wherever. Just remember, I will always be your humble, happy, smiling servant. My name is Olaf.